Alright, I'm back more outward, and I'm going to start this Three Brothers DLC, which starts at Berg. And as soon as you go into the town, they'll tell you you got a message waiting for you at the end. It said it's an urgent message. So we're going to figure out what that is. But before I do that, I'm going to come over
This
here and sell
worries
what
me.
little stuff I've got because my backpack don't hold a lot. Well, it's not bad. It's like 75, but when you're used to that other backpack that seems to be everybody's favorite that holds 110, it just seems like you're cramped a little. But I'll get that. Uh, this character just finished the Holy Mission deal, and honestly, he's only got a few months to live because he sacrificed his life for his buddy. And that's kind of what I would do. Anyway, let's get all this stuff sold. And my thoughts are I'm going to buy the house here. That way I'll have a little place of operations. And then I can show you what's in my chest. I'm a little bit short though. So I'll sell some of my gold to this fella here.
Hey there.
Hey, bub. Let me see what I got. 1 bar will be enough. I played about 45 minutes, and I'll speed it up here and there, but on anything interesting, I won't.
Something on your mind?
Yep, I
How can
want
I
your
help you?
house. I'm interested. Here's your
Nice.
500
Nice.
gold. Now give me the key. So here we go, our new home. And as you can see, I got a few things from adventuring, like that jade sword and that butcher's cleaver. That was from the legacy chest, and an absolute butt ton of arrows. This is my character called God, which I thought made a difference, but now I think it's just kind of the way I play. There's an exploit there I've been taking advantage of, but I didn't really mean to. It's not like it's just the way I play it. I'm an old man and I don't like to play for very long at a time, and I also don't like to save it. So you see I've got 201 gold. Well, let's go back in time and I'll show you how I did this. We'll start at the docks over here at our town by the lighthouse. And this is where you shipwreck for the first time. You end up naked on the beach. So if you go down here and you'll spot a fella in fancy armor there, I did a video on it before. You smack him. You only need to hit him a couple of times because he's apparently weak to extreme bleed. So hit him with piercing shot. And I'll do it one more time. Actually, one time would do it. It just speeds it up a little. And get him coming over here so he dies close to the exit. There's a fella hung up on the crow's nest on that boat. Yep, he's gone. And see, he always has 5 gold. Some of the other stuff changes around a bit, but it's still nice stuff. So I'll go back here and go back to my chest. Throw all that stuff in my chest. And then eventually we'll sell it for gold. There I had 84. And I'll go back to the end of the dock, go back in here. And see, it auto saves when you do this. So right here, instead of like getting out to the main menu where it's save, I just shut the game off. And when you do that, it reloads him back in, and you can go in there and he's there with 5 gold again, and you just repeat the process until I got 200 gold. Now, I didn't really mean to cheat, but it's just like I got other things to do, so I don't like to play for a very long time. I'll go out in the garden or draw or work on a song that I'm recording or do something like that. So that's what I do. Oh well, here's our carrier. Let's see what he wants.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, champion. Lockwell sent you a letter. Lockwell, what in Elat's name does he want with me? I called him a carrier. It's a courier. Sorry about that, buddy. But anyway, uh, about this letter.
Curious.
He didn't look too happy about it, but apparently someone convinced him that you are the best one for the job. And I don't know why he doesn't like me. Uh, if I remember right, we done a lot of stuff for him. So
Curious.
anyway, there's 2 letters for you. Here's the first one, and I'll be over uh, here if you need anything. I'm less than pleased to assign this task to a member of the Holy Mission, least of all you in particular. I require someone with both status and strength, and after much discussion, I've been convinced that you are the best option. I think we've already determined that. During the end of the war between the Collective and Levant, 3 brothers volcano near the city of Sirocco suffered a tremendous seismic shift and caused grave damage to the city. The damage to Sirocco is worse than initially suspected, and there are reports that the city itself collapsed into the ground, and total reconstruction may be needed for the civilization in the region to survive. Worse still, we've not received word from the Chamber Lord or its nobles since the incident, and we fear for the worst. If any of the city's leadership has survived, give them the second letter the messenger has for you. Well, you can kind of see where this is going. Several wagons of food and construction materials are being prepared to make the journey to the caldera. Inform the leaders of the city as soon as possible that aid is on its way. Sirocco is an incredibly valuable city regardless of their isolation. Do anything it takes to ensure the future of its people. So we're going to head to Sirocco and see what's going on, but I'm going to do it first thing in the morning. See, now we're going to go to our new home and do a little repair and sleep and head off. And I sped this up 4 times until we get to the city. We'll grab some arrows and load up on some ammunition because he also warned us that the creatures there can put on some status effects and they're kind of dangerous. I think the trip is fairly uneventful besides for me taking advantage of the local thugs to get their rations. And that's the one thing you'll want to do too before you go. Make sure you have enough rations, not just to get there, but to get back. Because I've been stuck in that place before and rations are hard to find, and I don't carry a cooking pot on me to make my own. And then you're kind of up to them to find one. And it wouldn't be so bad if you had a few merchants here and there, but I couldn't find any. I probably will do more exploring, but we'll go to the city first and then explore around. So it's this way. We'll head due south and keep heading south. There we go. and we're going to go to the base of that volcano. Now, why they ever thought that was a good place to build a city, I'm not for sure, but I'm telling you, that's a groovy little walking ship they got right there. That'd make the journey a little more fun if I could pilot that thing. And I don't really remember which way to go. I'll go through there, but yeah, that's it. That's it. That was just a luck shot. I haven't been here that much. I have done a little exploration down in here, but I just don't find this DLC so far all that enjoyable. But maybe there's a way to make it fun. That's sort of my motto in life. You got to make it fun. So we're here, and it looks like they've got somebody perched on the edge of the deal. They're probably going to give him a hand. Well, give him a hand and push him in the lava. Well, that wasn't real neighborly. Well, let's see what kind of problems they have.
Well, 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 another snake for the pit.
Stand down, Evangeline. This one's clearly not one of the nobles.
Ah, a visitor. Apologies, my friend. You haven't exactly come at the best of times.
Well, I'm going to assume Srocco's under new management.
We put an end to the tyranny of the nobility and gave them exactly what they deserved.
I would not put it so crassly. When the city collapsed, tensions that had been simmering for years finally boiled over.
We were driven to violence as an utmost final resort.
This is appalling.
You're leaving out the part where the Chamber Lords had the lower districts sealed off. If it wasn't for the smugglers' tunnel and the merchants finally taking our side, the magma would have taken us all. I'd argue that they started it.
Or distracting
So you can kind of see we're going to give them the letter and let them know help's on the way. But I'm going to kind of speed up this because now the story is uninteresting to me. That's probably why I'm not enjoying the DLC.
Honestly, this was
really,
a long time coming.
And it could be
We
after
warned
you're
them
playing
for
all that,
years that
you
the
don't
city
really
was going
want to
to
get
collapse.
into this. I don't know. Like I
Negotiate.
said, there may be a way
On
to
whose
actually make
behalf,
this
traveler?
fun. I don't know why they care on whose behalf as long as it's coming. But we'll get on back to the city. They decide that the best place to
Wagons
go
of food.
is a quarry to the
Let me
south.
see that letter.
Something southeast, southwest.
I see.
I don't know.
The food and initial
But,
resources is
but when you
conditional
see
on
it, you'll
accepting
wonder
as
why they
overseer
just
of the
didn't
new
leave
settlement.
the district. They're saying they really don't have enough supplies to get everybody
Seriously,
out. But
we didn't just cast off our chains
Oh, well.
to wear a new set.
we'll see you
Evangeline, enough.
back in our new
Without
Sirocco.
that food, our people will starve.
Before I leave, though, I'll just pick up a few things here and there until I reach my max weight, and then we'll head to the quarry. There was kind of proof that the nobles didn't treat the worker class like they should. But yeah, let's just get out of here. We'll figure a way to get that gate open. They say it's southeast, but for directions, they're south of the southeast that they're talking about. So you'd think they would say from this direction, it's just slightly north and to the east, but communication seems to be a problem in this day and age. I'm full, but I still look for arrows and bullets since I'm kind of packing a few guns and a bow and arrow. There we go. Some poison arrows. That's the ticket. All right. See, here's the quarry, and that quarry sits right over a lava river. So, yeah, I don't know that they chose wisely. But what can you do? Well, let me get a house. Hunting lodge, woodcutter's lodge will do it. Let me learn my recipe there, and we'll put the house over here because the others, they won't even let me build the other two until this is finished, and it's in 5 days. Not just 3 like all the other missions. And we don't even have a clean source of water. Well, bye.